What's up, everyone? Weekly vlog again. As you can obviously tell, I'm doing it outside because the cataclysmic event that took place in our living space has basically made light a little bit more scarce. So I'm trying my best to be in a well lit area so I don't silhouette the damn thing. And I actually like being seen in my videos. But yeah, I'm actually if you can obviously tell right now, I'm morally depressed. I'm really, really, really depressed because like if it was like the pandemic that's going on that's been killing a whole bunch of people on a worldwide scale hasn't really done anything specifically, for my routine. I still have to wake up, I still have to go to work, I still have to go to school. It feels like the only thing that happened for me was that I just had to put on a mask whenever I go into a place of business. Whereas this pandemic just feels like yet another vacation for rich people. As you can obviously tell, my hair sucks and I don't care. um Bruh, like in my spare time sometimes on Facebook, what I like to do is I like to follow my local newspaper. I like to follow my local news stations back from my hometown because I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I still love my people and I still sort of want to stay in touch with what goes on. And I'm going to tell you right now, the racism that goes on in those comment sections is ridiculous. It's scary, but not any more scary than finding out that the president of the United States couldn't condemn white supremacy. What trips me out the most about that is that the same here's my thing. Like I said, I don't like politics. The only reason why I even got into politics was because of my thirst for knowledge. I wanted to learn more stuff. So even before Trump became president, I was like learning about American history and stuff like that. And I still don't know a whole lot of it, but it's a lot less complex than it was prior. But let's just get right. I mean, like, it's crazy how the same people who at one time used to be like, we don't like racism, and it's like tax, everybody should be paying taxes, and and stuff like that, are now basically making excuses for the guy who doesn't pay taxes and likes racism. It's weird how this sort of goes on. It's crazy. Another thing that I found like really kind of disgusting and annoying was the fact that like in the same week, like within the same week, the president somehow refused to denounce white supremacy, and then denounced it, but said, "Yeah, but what about the alt left?" Like, and then gets coronavirus, all within the same week. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's almost as if like he's purposely trying to change the news up to try to get people to ignore the fact that he just couldn't condemn white supremacy. By the way, I don't want the man to die. I don't like him. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not a fan of anybody who thinks that white supremacy is okay. But like, do I want him to die? No, I don't want anybody to die. But the fact is that like I feel like he's lying for sympathy, to get sympathy votes. But that's just me. Um, but yeah, I also learned that Ville Platte, Louisiana, my that's not my hometown, but it's a city in Louisiana. It's chock full of racist people. So I'm like, man, I gotta like stay away from Ville Platte now. Come on, bro. What's really screwed? One thing I don't like about Louisiana is that like a lot of the coolest named places seem to just have like this racist or hierarchical type of way of thinking, and I'm just it's bothered like Karen Crow. Karen Crow just sounds like a cool name, and all of a sudden, hold on, all of a sudden Karen, you got like I'm looking up some cities too while I'm doing this. But yeah, it's like Karen Crow. Karen Crow's a cool name place, and it has like racism. Marrero also has racism. You got like I think Alexandria is another one. But like Louisiana in this whole is actually a bit of a heavily racist state because slavery and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is that like it's a cool place to go. It's a cool place to like go to as far as names is concerned. You got like a lot of cool name places. But but yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's crazy because the week has been ridiculous because now you got like in the same week, the president of the United States has been shown to not be able to pay taxes, then condemn white supremacy, and now has COVID. I mean, dog. This is basically the craziest reality show I've ever been a victim of. But I'm gonna end this on a positive note. Let's see. I now have a set plan to get back into my professional wrestling thing. I'm trying my best to get back in shape. As you can obviously tell, this used to actually be bigger. Now it's not. Um, and also, you know, I guess I'm not dead. The big reason why I'm doing these weekly vlogs and stuff like that is because at some point there's going to be a genealogy search down the line for my bloodline, my great nieces and nephews and stuff like that. At some point they are going to look for what kind of person Emmanuel Self was, and I want them to get my face. I want them to get my voice. I want them to get my viewpoints, my beliefs, and things like that. I want them to know exactly who I was, because I'm doing a genealogy thing right now, and I don't get a chance to, I don't know how these people sounded. I don't even know how some of these folks looked. All I know is a name and a couple of dates, and maybe who their children were. But that's it. So, I want to give, 60 years from now, 70 years from now, I want the future, the kids of the future to be able to say, hey, that's him. That's him in the flesh, talking. Volumes and volumes and volumes of unlistened to podcasts and unwatched videos. This is who he was. That's my goal. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and split. I got to get ready for work and everything like that. Love and peace. Love, peace. Y'all have a good one.